please hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, and we'll be all set. Hey man, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs by October. Let's get it. Now let's all watch this therapist ruin her career for our own entertainment. Let's get to it. First of all, I want to say shout out to the homie, I forgot, Jibstar. Okay, so what I know of this lady is 27. She's a therapist. And she posted the first few videos, then I believe she made an apology, which I have a short segment on. And then she had the rebuttal after the apology. So let's get to it.
Love it here. First off, y'all bitches is smart. This is the exact The comment says, I wish men would understand that emotional intelligence is so important because of how much clarity/security it would bring to your lives. Y'all think bitches be talking in y'all ear just to be talking. We don't. Y'all think bitches want to argue with y'all because y'all refuse to expand your emotional vocabulary.
Pause for the cause. Why is she cursing so much? Which I don't mind cursing. If you guys follow my channel, you know that's the fact. I don't mind cursing at all, but you're a therapist. Probably shouldn't be doing that online, but let's get to it.
Don't. It's to provide clarity for both us and y'all dusty bitches. Let me stop. This really truly irks me because when I say you need to expand your emotional vocabulary, it's so your life can be easier. Don't you want to be able to communicate with your bitch? I think yes, right?
What's up with all the language? She calling dudes dusty and women bitches. Like, what is going on here?
Long gone are the days where you can just shut down. Bitch not tolerating that. Like, it used to be where men provided financially or with schmeat and make their own self and we can pay for our own shit. So I'm gonna need y'all to catch up on the emotional part. If a bitch is telling you I need you to communicate more, open your mouth. But
stop for a second. Hold up. First of all, you know this top out, she got her little titty meat hanging out. Business all out there in the street. That's not just coincidental. That's purposely done for the attention. Why is this therapist lady so profane? And then she's referring to all the women as bitches. She keeps talking about men and their emotional vocabulary. They need to expand their emotional vocabulary, but never specifying what that is. I take that as mumbo jumbo BS, basically. If you're telling someone to expand their vocabulary, and I don't even know why I'm analyzing this from any type of serious perspective now that I think about it. But if you're going to tell people to expand their emotional vocabulary, expand on that, man. But she never did. But let's just keep going.
What I realized, and let me back up. A common misconception about me as a clinician is that 90% of my clientele have been men. Black men specifically. And what we specifically work on is expanding their emotional vocabulary because a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even have the words to express how you're feeling. So when you expand your vocabulary and knowledge of what you are experiencing, because y'all are human beings who experience feelings and emotions and don't have to choke that shit down no more. Y'all ain't had to choke that shit down since 2016.
I don't get that part of this. Well, I don't get any of this video. And haven't had to choke down their feelings since 2016, which what's the significance of that? Was it Trump? I don't even know what's the significance of 2016. Even if that is true, so we only have the ability to share our emotions, let them tell it for the last 6 years. Like, what are we talking about here? And she says that 90% of her clientele are black men, but you just call these men dusty bitches, and you call the women that they deal with bitches as well. Like, what are you doing?
All I'm saying is when Exhibit brings that car back, you gonna be bitches.
What did you call me?
No, I mean bitches. Like you gonna have so many bitches, that's what it's gonna call you. No disrespect. No disrespect? You just called your grandfather bitches. Yeah, but I don't mean bitches in a disrespectful way. I mean it as a general word for women. And you're gonna let him get away with that?
It's okay, just this once.
Anyway, if y'all are not in therapy, expanding your emotional vocabulary, your life just off top is going to be more difficult. When you expand your emotional vocabulary, you expand your awareness of yourself.
Expand.
When you expand your emotional vocabulary, you understand how you can navigate in this weird ass world that is so hard on y'all. Like, let's acknowledge that the world is very difficult for y'all, but y'all are not making it any easier, bruh. You're not. When bitches are telling y'all to go to therapy, it's not for us, it's for y'all sad motherfuckers.
Now stop for a second. She just said, when bitches tell y'all to go to therapy, it's not for us. It's for you sad motherfuckers. First of all, if I'm a patient of hers, I'm looking at this video like this. She just called me a sad motherfucker. This is your doctor. She said this earlier in the video and I ignored it, but I'm not going to ignore it this time. When women tell you that you need to go to therapy, you need to listen. And she says that with so much confidence, as if every single woman is experienced enough to diagnose every single man. She's automatically assumed to be correct. No, man.
Therapy, talk about that shit on your chest. You don't have to choke that shit down no more. Y'all are doing a disservice to yourself. And so let me sum this shit up. Y'all told to elevate our standards. And at the cost of us elevating y'all standards, y'all got axed because y'all didn't elevate either. We're not tolerating emotional abuse, emotional neglect. Step it up. Go talk to somebody. Go expand your emotional vocabulary so your life can be better, bitch. All right.
It's for the attention, man. It's for the attention. If you guys have never checked out Pink Book Lessons channel, please do. When we always talk about these women, the ratchet women, the ghetto women, the ones that be out here twerking and things like that, we always assume those women to be in the lower rankings of our societal hierarchy, if you will. Just like the Pookies and the Ray Rays, they're down there at the bottom. And Pink Book she said, these ratchet women are not just the ones out there shaking ass in the Waffle House parking lot. Like, no, a lot of these ratchet women are the professionals. They're the judges. They're the therapists. These are professional women with professional degrees and professional careers, but still have the thought mindset. And that's what it goes with her shaking her ass. Like, what does that have to do with anything? This first few seconds is a little bit of an apology. Then we're gonna go to when she was fired.
So I would like to make a video addressing my recent video calling for men to go to therapy. Now, I will say that firstly, I would like to apologize for the colorful language that I used. Well, hello, it's your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these but got her job terminated as a result. Story time? I think yes. I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence, and I not by Friday didn't have employment.
Shouldn't have made the video, dummy.
All of this started with a Psychology Today article stating that men are lonelier than ever because they have no emotional skills. And I agreed and doubled down and told y'all that y'all lives would radically improve if you expanded the shit that came out your mouth. But instead of healing, y'all will do anything but that.
Did it turn out to be a good idea? Say this as if it's a mandatory item, like something the world could not do without. Actually, quite the contrary.
Instead of being accountable, like, hey, this see me, that stirred a little bit.
Don't talk
y'all
about accountability.
So hurt that you contacted Massa. That's exactly what happened. Okay. So first the post goes viral on Twitter because y'all need help and y'all wanted to argue with blue till they blew in the face. Some of you are not gonna be saved, and that's the conclusion that I've come to. So because this shit's gone viral, I'm thinking, okay, cool, we starting a discussion on mental health, and people you might not like my delivery, but starting to talk, shaking the tables, I don't give a But then it turns into this entire crusade of attacking a black woman who serves the black community. There were comments like, I'm gonna find her credentials and report her because I told y'all to be better. Yeah, y'all are weird. Y'all scream that y'all want to protect women, protect black women specifically, but have done nothing to protect this black woman who has been serving the communities. I have been violated in several areas, and I'm gonna outline each one.
You have not been violated in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. And miss me with the you guys don't protect black women bullshit. You even want to hear the word accountability out your mouth. You lack it. You made these videos and now you're facing the repercussions of your actions. The same thing I said to the TikTok military girl. If you wouldn't have made this video, you wouldn't have had to make second and third and fourth, fifth. If you find yourself making multiple videos for one video, you should have made the first goddamn video. I'm not even going to get into that rabbit hole, goddammit.
This article was written by a black woman, putting my full government and my place of employment. So being doxxed by a black woman can't fake, kind of hurts, and she never once reached out to me or contacted me so I could spend my side of the story.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
This is the article that spooked my job and got me fired. Not only did she not have any regard for my safety, many other articles have been written as a result. Here are a few of them, just to name a few.
Those were a total of 4 articles. I zoomed in close. 3 of them have the same title. I think it's like a total of 2 articles. You put your face out there on the internet, own it. There's repercussions behind actions. Who the funk?
Black Twitter has words for therapists scolding men to go to therapy. Y'all attacked me and got mad at me because I wanted better for y'all.
Nobody attacked you. You posted the first video. It's on you.
That's the most crab in the barrel bucket type bullshit I've ever heard in my life. A plethora of black men decided to take it upon themselves to call my employment to get me fired. You succeeded, but you succeeded in not the way that you think.
Yeah, they did succeed. Wait, they succeeded in the one way that matters. You hit people in the pocketbook.
If it's one thing about black women is that we're incredibly resilient. This cleared the table to give me space and opportunity to educate the masses while shaking our ass to healing because y'all got mad because I wanted you to do better. I was told they consulted with shareholders and decided to terminate my contract because I told y'all to go to therapy. That's the world we live in.
This lady needs a therapist more than any goddamn body, man. It just goes to show, man, that formal education doesn't mean intelligence. This lady has obvious issues. I stated early in the video, imagine if you was one of her patients and you saw this. Oh, she called men sad. She called sad motherfucker. You're a therapist. Pretty much can't get any worse than that. Well, you know, other than if you called your patient bitches, like she did multiple times in the first video. She also said the thing about how black men never protect black women, once again making herself a perpetual victim, as if somehow she was wronged in the incident and that someone has did something to her. Again, if you don't make the first video, we're not talking about you, and you're not going viral for saying stupid shit and causing yourself to get fired, man. Because there was another video where she was encouraging women to be thoughts.
Okay, since some of y'all need the confirmation from mental health professionals, if you want to be a hoe. If you want to be a slut, be a slut. If you want to go thought it out in the streets, bye, bitch, be in the streets.
So you're encouraging women to be thoughts and you're just okaying that for women. And fellas, do your research. I personally, if I was going to a therapist of any kind, like especially like a relationship therapist, I would leave that to a man. I'll be just completely honest with you, and if that comes off sexist, so be it. But that's just my own personal opinion. But now that I realize this, I missed a couple parts of this video because she had multiple videos and I missed a couple part of it. Then another part of the video, she was critiquing men for this podcast culture. She was talking about men. She actually brought up Kevin Samuels. She said his name.
That these podcast alpha male bullshit father issue having ass motherfuckers, but instead y'all listening to these Kevin Samuel ass motherfuckers.
It's funny, the video after she was fired, she was saying, not like my tone, but it's the message behind it, which is exactly what they said about Mr. Samuels. It's just funny how things come full circle. But what the hell do I know? I'm just a pothead talking on YouTube. Report in the comments. It's Theo Coop. Hey, do better.